In chapter 14 of Invisible Man, the narrator returns to Mary's apartment where she's cooking cabbage, another nostalgic smell from his childhood. Realizing that Mary cooks cabbage 3 times a week and thus must be poor, he commits to taking Brother Jack's job to pay Mary back, plus extra. Brother Jack picks him up in a car filled with 3 other men, saying they are going to a party. The car pulls up in front of an expensive-looking building, the Chthonian. The narrator is brought into a spacious, opulent room where he meets Emma, a beautiful white woman who does not move away from him when they are pressed together in a doorway. Emma pours the narrator a southern bourbon, and he feels seen by her on an equal human level, not just based on the color of his skin. This comfort bubble is burst when he overhears Emma whispering to Brother Jack, "But don't you think he should be a little blacker?" Later, the narrator is brought into the library where the Brotherhood, Jack's group, has gathered. They explain their mission is to work for a better world for all people, to combat the dispossession of heritage. They praise the narrator's gift for speech and claim he could be the new Booker T. Washington. The narrator cannot believe what he's hearing, and overwhelmed and flattered, is uncertain whether they've chosen the right man, but he takes the job anyway. To join the Brotherhood, however, the narrator is told he must adopt a new name, identity, and even apartment. While the narrator doesn't fully trust Brother Jack, he takes the job offer, hoping to better Mary's life. His financial goal to make Mary's impoverished living situation more comfortable is contrasted starkly with the opulence of the party at the Chthonian. The Great Hall is revealed to be a Brotherhood building, which leads the narrator to wonder, how can they afford such lavishness? Can't the money they've earned go back into the community they claim to serve? Although the narrator doesn't realize it yet, the scene clearly portrays the organization's corruption. Emma's question of whether the narrator is black enough to lead their Harlem division sheds light on inner racism within black communities. Throughout the novel, various characters are mocked or criticized for having lighter skin. To the outside world, lighter skin is better because white is right. But in strong black communities where cultural heritage is still appreciated, lighter-skinned blacks are sometimes viewed with the same distaste as whites. Emma questions whether the black community will listen to the light-skinned narrator. It leaves the narrator feeling depressed that he is still judged by his skin color, even within the black community, and this perpetuates the idea of image being more important than individuality. Even though the narrator has made a successful step forward in his life, he still feels pressure to hide his true self. He is once again shuffled around and asked to become someone who fits to expectations of others within larger schemes or systems. The theme of reemergence is expanded as the narrator must cease contact with his family and take on a new identity. He sheds his old life in the expectation that this metamorphosis will allow him finally to be seen as an individual in the world.